Hi there, it's PJ, your Wiradjuri mermaid, just smudging the space for our career reading. So for those of you that don't like coarse language, I do have some cards that do involve swear words, so I apologize if that's something that it doesn't appeal to you. However, these cards are great and they always have amazing messages. So this particular card is Get Effin' Motivated, if you can read between the lines of what I'm trying to say. And they're just going to give us some additional advice at the end of the reading. So I've also using Mel Brown's cards of Aboriginal wisdom, who I was fortunate enough to do some work with, an interview for her book that came out last year. And then I'll also be using some other cards that I've got on hand. So you will find that throughout my readings I do use a lot of different decks. I try to mix it up a little bit, and when I'm actually channeling the reading and thinking about who I'm reading for or what the reading's about, I tend to just see which ones call me when I open my little tarot table. So we're going to start off with our career reading now. So these ones are tarot cards for beginners, but they've just got a really beautiful energy, so I do like to use them. And it's also good for when I'm trying to exercise my training with the tarot. So I have been reading cards since I was quite young, and I've only really gotten into it like in a more professional sense in the last couple of years. So let's see how we go. So I do have individual personal readings available, so if you're ever interested, just reach out, send me a message, write a comment, and I will definitely contact you in regards to a personal reading. Okay, wow. So they're the cards that have come out for this. I'm going to put these ones up here, move my little crystal ball. Still trying to make my tables look fancy. So, oh, wow, there was quite a few that came out for this. So I'm going to take you here. Actually, let's move these up a little bit so we can fit them all on. Wow, it's going to be quite a big reading. So when I do these general readings for the collective, they are about general and what resonates for you from the reading. And when I do personal readings, they are a lot longer, they're a lot more in depth. I usually get people to ask me questions, etc., and then I can answer those questions throughout the reading. So these are just general for the collective. I am going to start doing star sign ones once I'm more confident and feel that I can make the time to do it. And I'm just checking to make sure my microphone's on, because I did do a whole reading recently where I didn't have my microphone on, and then I had to go in and then narrate it, which was really different for me. So focusing on our careers, we've got the Four of Cups. So it's about taking some time to actually think about whether this is something you're really interested in. So there's a gift coming in, but you're focusing on what's in front of you. So there could be potentially like some kind of advancement in your career. There could be something unknown that is making you focus on these empty cups here rather than the cup that's the gift to you. So it might be time to take a step back and, you know, really contemplate whether, you know, this is something for you. It could also maybe feel that you're a little bit disconnected. I do also feel, because we've got the King of Swords here in reverse, that you're actually not getting all the information at hand. I do feel like it will come in, so whenever we see the swords and the swords are upside down, so to you they would be upside down, and to me they're also upside down, it means there's a blockage in communication. So maybe you're not communicating what's going on for you. You could be afraid to actually say what's really playing on your mind. But a message is going to come in quite quickly where there's going to be really, really clear communication. And with the Nine of Swords, it could actually lead you to that promotion. So I feel like at this stage, we've still got a lot more to get through. At this stage, you know, they're considering you. I feel like you're just focused on the everyday grind. You're not actually communicating what it is that's going on for you. But I feel like once you do, there is going to be a promotion that comes in quite quickly, and it's going to actually bring you a lot of joy. However, we do have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and there is a lot of focus on disharmony, and that you feel like that you're not quite getting what you want. But I feel like that's more of an internal issue rather than what's actually going on. So maybe you've got some things going on in the background, so you're not as switched on at work as what you would normally be. And I do feel like this reading is going to be quite in depth. So, but I do feel like this is all in your head. I don't feel like it's actually what's going on, because we do have the Queen of Cups in the upright. So the Queen of Cups is all about the abundance. It's about taking comfort. It's about nurturing. So it could be that you might get some mentoring at work to help you along your way, or it might be that you're about to start nurturing and mentoring someone else. There is a lot of stability with the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is all about that overflowing abundance, but she does have a lid on that cup. So she's not losing anything, but she's got everything to gain. Then we've got the Five of Cups. You feel like, you know, and this often happens. I do have a friend that's going through similar, where there's so much going on that his cup is spilling, and he's not actually seeing the reward behind him. So I feel like, you know, sometimes we get so caught up in our mindsets, we get so caught up in what's going wrong, we're not actually seeing the bigger picture. And that's what I feel like this the Five of Cups is here to remind us of. So honestly, I do feel like your career is actually progressing quite beautifully, but because you're working so hard and you're so focused on the tedious details and the workload and things, you're not seeing the bigger picture of it. But let's see what else is coming in. So we've also got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So the Pentacles is our money. So it could be that you're feeling that there's a lot of greed involved, that you're seeing people getting promoted above you, or, you know, sometimes we're in workplaces where, you know, the kingpins, the bosses are getting all the reward and you're doing all the hard work, and you're not getting the status that you actually deserve. But I do feel like it's coming. It is definitely coming, looking at what's in front of us. So we do have a lot of court cards in this reading, and it's interesting is some are in the upright and some are in reverse. So I feel like it's about that balance. So that brings me to the temperance card. And the thing is she is in reverse, and there is a little bit of imbalance, and that's okay, because when we look here, our future is actually going to be quite good. So we've got preparation and progress. We've got lots of opportunities coming in, and this person is looking to the future. So they've got their back to us, but they are looking out to the brighter future. The wands for me are always about that hard work. So there is things, and it does actually say in this card that there's overseas opportunities. So it could mean that some of you might get the opportunity for a work trip, or something that could be, you know, take you further, or it could be that you get the opportunity to work remotely. So, you know, you might get the opportunity to move and relocate, and the base is in the city, but you can still do your job in both positions. Then we've got the Hierophant. So this is about trusting your intuitions and trusting that the higher power itself is actually going to give you what you need. Now, there's readers out there that I've heard use this phrase quite a lot, and I actually really love it and relate to it. So I am going to use it. Is nothing that is meant for you is going to pass you by. You've got to trust the universe. You've got to trust that the higher power, the universe, or whatever religion it is that you believe in, is going to give you what you need. And I feel like that is something for you. There is, however, going to be a little bit of competition, conflict. So it could be that you're competing against other people for this promotion. The bosses might be looking at everyone. So there could be competition. But all in all, I do feel like this is for you, that things are going to work out. We do have the King of Wands in reverse. There is some ruthless energy happening. There could be some people that have higher expectations of you, but I feel like you're ready to step up for that position. So, you know, take that leap, take that moment. The universe will provide you. They will give you what it is you need. So with that, I am going to take these Get Effing Motivated Oracle cards. Again, if you are not one to swear, I do apologize. I did accidentally do a massive faux pas in a workshop that I was delivering and dropped the F-bomb. But, you know, we all have those moments, and oh, that one flew right out. And, you know, I actually heard them clutch their pearls when I dropped that word. But for those of you that can handle it, you can read the word. So I will turn these over. So we've got effort, give it a go. So it might be that you're getting the promotion and you're not sure about it. The universe is telling you to give it an F and go. Feel the love. So accept that people are noticing you, that they can actually see how hard you work. Sometimes when we're squirreled away and we've got our heads in things, we're not looking at the bigger picture. So feel that love that's coming in. And then there's, of course you can effing do it. Well, we know that, but maybe you're questioning that. And then we've got wallow hard. So keep working hard. Do it. You can do this. Totally effing appreciation for you. So many people can see you and you're just not seeing the value in yourself. These are the things the universe want you to focus on. You are an amazing person. You've done heaps of things others haven't. So there you go. You can do this. So don't question yourself. I feel like I'm going to leave these here to base the rest of our reading on top of, because I feel like they need to be seen. Can you see them? I hope you can see them. All right, so let's have a look at these Chris Anne Oracle cards for some more messaging. I feel like they're what's going to be. So, make a mission statement for your soul. Your soul shines. See, I keep telling you this and you don't believe me. Love, light in the unexpected. So while you're feeling this darkness, while there's competition, while you're working so hard, there is light in the unexpected. The distraction of shiny things. Well, we all get distracted by shiny things. I certainly do. But you know what? Sometimes those shiny things bring us more light. So, you know, embrace those distractions, but don't forget that you're on the right path. You still need to keep working. Choose who you are becoming. So again, these are all positive messages. You can't see it. You're feeling really dark at the moment. And, you know, you think that your hard work's not being noticed. But, babe, I promise you, it is. It really is. So let's see if there's some outcomes that Spirit want you to know. And then we will look at these other decks that I have on the table for you. Spirit, what does the collective want to know or need to know about their career? Give me that. When in reverse. So it's the Ace of Pentacles. So you feel like your hard work's not being paid off, or it's not being noticed. And is there any other messages before we put this deck down? Whoa, yes. Spirit have a lot of messages from this deck for you. One more shuffle. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so Spirit has a lot to say. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you're feeling that your hard work's not paying off, that you're not building a foundation, but there is strength. I feel like it's that you're second guessing yourself. There is a disharmony. The Sun is in reverse. We've got Justice in the upright, so your karmic passion is on its way, or your karmic message, karmic truth is on its way. The Emperor, so there's a bit of arrogance still. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. We've got the Knight of Swords in the upright again. We've got the Three of Cups, teamwork is a dream work. And then we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, looking at these, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is you're feeling, you're still feeling stressed and uncertain, but you have a lot of strength behind you. For every negative that we have in this, we have a lot of positive. So I do feel like there's a lot of stuff to do with more of your mindset rather than what's actually going on. Stop second guessing yourself. You are stronger than you believe, and you can take on these roles. So if you are being offered a promotion, or you are being encouraged to apply for a promotion, I feel like what the universe is trying to say, or Spirit is trying to say, is that you've got to stop second guessing you. You will actually thrive in the position. There is a bit of disharmony though, and I feel like that is, you know, maybe there's some work colleagues that are, you know, trying to talk you out of it, but I feel like it's because they're threatened by your light. So this is why the Sun is in reverse. It's not that you can't do it, it's more a case of that disharmony is telling you can't do it because they don't want you to outshine them. Then we've got the Justice in the upright. So this is the karmic card. Your karma is paying off. There is a level of arrogance when it comes to the Emperor, but I feel like this could be one of the bosses or workmates that aren't being very helpful. They're trying to talk you out of it, but you can do it. You can. The Four of Cups is in reverse. So that gift is still coming in. It's still coming in. It's going to actually be quite bright for you. The Knight of Swords, once you commit to this, you are going to shine. You're going to come in strong. You're going to come in hard. And you're going to have a great team of people surrounding you. You really are. There's going to be so much love there. The Nine of Cups in reverse is saying that, you know, you need to remain focused. This guy here, he's focusing on all of these little things, but he's not actually keeping his focus. So it's just a reminder to retain your focus on these messages coming in. So we're going to use these Aboriginal message cards. I can't remember the exact name of them because the box is beside me. These are messages for the upright and the reverse. So, and they're done by a beautiful First Nations Ngunnawal woman, Mel Brown. She's written an amazing book. So we've got insight. You have the insight. There's some unwise people around you. There could be some lateral violence or violence, bullying happening. Then we've got agitated. I feel like it's the messages of the other people, but you need to find your confidence. You are confident. You're an amazing, amazing person. Be that confident. Now we're going to get our last witchy message, and then I'm going to flip a coin. So for those of you that have been following along, the coin is a yes or no coin, and I'll give you some time to think about what that will be, what your question will be. So think of a yes or no question. We'll give you a moment when I do pick the coin up. Come on, witchy messages. Do we have any witchy messages for our collective about their career? Oh, come on. If I flip them. Okay, I'm going to break this deck one more time, and if it doesn't give me a card, I feel like maybe the message isn't for you this time. Okay, there we go. Okay, 2 came out. Beautiful. All right, so we've got the Wiccan. Besides the local Wiccan war, we must, in perfect love, in perfect trust, 8 words of the Wiccan. Oh, there's a star in that. Wiccan read, fulfill. And ye harm none, as ye will, and never mind the rules of 3. These cards are really hard to read. We've sent out, come back to thee. Follow this with the mind and heart, and merry ye meet, and merry ye part. So it's about ethos. So, you know, putting that good intention to the world, those that are trying to doubt you and make you feel horrible about yourselves, they will get their own karma. And I feel like that, you know, you've just got to trust your intuition on these. You do have a lot of doubt because people are planting those horrible seeds in your mouth, in your mind. So don't let them. Then we've got the altar. The altar is about dedication. So dedicating yourself to your cause and not letting anyone harm you or make you feel like you're not good enough. You show the dedication. Those that are in power are going to see it. Those bosses are going to want you to boss up. All right, so now we've got our yes and no coin. I bought this while I was traveling through Texas, and it's time for you to think of a yes or no question. And I'm going to flip the coin now. The answer is no. So I hope that helps you. If this reading does resonate for you, please like, comment, subscribe. I am trying to grow my channel. I appreciate those of you that have actually, you know, made those comments, and I do read them, and I do reply to anything that needs replying to. And I do love all of your beautiful feedback. So hit me with a like. Hit me with a comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Let me know, because, you know, maybe this one won't, but others will. With that, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.